Hey everybody, it is Summit Q here bringing you a cast. This game is going to be Protoss versus Protoss. We have EpicGamertag at the top there, and down here as the red Protoss we have Sebastian. Yeah, so let's get this game started. Standard stuff so far. Let's open up the units tab so you can see what's going on. 7 probes on each side. Sebastian is either just building his first pylon or he is scouting. We'll see what happens. Most likely going to build his first pylon, then going to scout, or he is just scouting. And it looks like he is going the wrong way with that Q. So he'll take a while to find. And such a weird turnout. You see him moving another probe towards the opposite side, trying to find him as quick as possible. Don't know what kind of rush is going to come out of it in this game, but we will see what happens. EpicGamertag putting down his first pylon, as well as Sebastian's first pylon is going down. You can see he's a little bit supply blocked, but then he chrono boosts out those 2 probes after he gets that first pylon operable. You see here that this probe does find the base quicker, and he is going to turn around this probe, most likely. Either that or just let it keep running. Don't know really what's going to happen. Running around his probe inside EpicGamertag's base so that he will keep his probe off the mineral line and make another probe come off the line to build. To me, it looks like, I'm just going to call him Gamertag this game because it'll be a little bit easier, but it looks like Gamertag is going to run a scout through the opposite way, and Sebastian's second probe getting there just in time. Don't know if he's using the other probe to distract or what is going on, but it looks to me like he will be proxying him. And yes, you do see a pylon going down, so that is a proxy, and a forge going down over here. And most likely it looks like there will be a cannon rush out of this game, guys. Don't really know what Sebastian is doing. Maybe is going to run, no, does not run that probe into the pylon. Don't know if Gamertag sees this pylon being made over here. Most likely does not, or he would have reacted. Another pylon going down over here. And this pylon is just out of the range, you can see from him. How do I, never mind. First cannon is going down, 2 cannons going down. He is just going to creep up into his base with cannons, and that is going to be very annoying for Gamertag to handle. Gamertag cybernetics core going down, just making a standard build out of it, keeping him busy with this probe, and putting a pylon down over here. Don't know how he's going to handle that, and another pylon going down over here, and his first cannon right there, making sure that even if he kills the first pylon, then there will still be something backing it up, putting another pylon down. One of the best things to do in a cannon rush is put as many pylons down as you can so that the opponent cannot get rid of your cannons as easily. I do not recommend cannon rushing, though. It is one of the most annoying things I have ever had to deal with. Just today we had this game where these 2 people cannon rushed. We still won, but it was an annoying game. It took a lot longer than it should have, and they weren't decent players enough to waste time with. You see Sebastian showing him that he's getting cannon rushed and running his probe in. Now he has 2 probes to build cannons with. Most likely going to be putting down another pylon down here and putting down another cannon soon so that he can hit that mineral line. It looks to me that Gamertag is starting an expansion just so that if the cannon rush does kill his main base, he will have something to lie back on. And this scout did see his base, sees what's going on. Now, the funniest thing is that Sebastian does not even yet have a gateway, and it is 4 or 5 minutes into the game, and he should have a gateway by now at least. You see this photon cannon here taking care of this assimilator, and to me it looks like EpicGamertag is not even trying to fend off this attack. You see all of half of his probes being run out to this expansion. Don't really know how Sebastian is going to handle this because he doesn't necessarily know that he does have an expansion, but he can pretty much tell by the way he's running his probes away, and especially when it says base, he is not being revealed because he does have another base. Putting 2 cannons down in there to handle that nexus, and making sure that it is going to be dead by the time he is ready. Now, running his probes around, most likely to scout again to make sure that he does not let him have a chance to expand or take another form of even life. He wants to keep him out of this game for as long as he can. His probes just sitting here waiting for that nexus to be finished, and when they are finished, You see a Forge and a Cybo core going down as we speak. So that Cybernetics core is going to be done before that. Yes, but definitely before that gateway is done. You see him running up and seeing what is going on, and gonna most likely be putting down pylons and building another cannon. Runs in scouts. Don't know why he's leaving, because if he leaves, then he will not be able to get back in there because there will be photon cannons on the ramp. You see him running towards the other side of the map, knowing what's going on, and at his base, if you look, he still has nothing. It is 7 minutes into the game, and you don't even see a gateway out of this guy. Don't really know what's going on, and this cannon finishing off this gateway right here. The Cybo core is getting warp gate, my bad, and another pylon going down. Looks like 18 probes for Sebastian, and if you look at the units lost tab, Sebastian has lost 1 unit and 6 for EpicGamertag, so it looks that EpicGamertags did lose some probes in that first cannon attack, which is always annoying. And I hate cannon rushers, just saying. I know it's just another way to play the game, but it is something annoying that you have to deal with. I just don't enjoy playing games with cannon rushers. I don't really know who does. Ground level weapons going up so that he will have that early attack advantage. 2 gateways going down for Sebastian finally at 8 minutes, knowing that his cannon rush is not going to work because he did build that next base, making sure that he does not go in there and build, because that would have been waste of a pylon and photon cannons and a couple probes, because he does not want this to happen to his new base. So he is watching every single corner of his base. If you look, there is not much vision that can be seen. There's not many places that can't be seen with the building placement he has. The probe running around knows where he is. Don't really know where the probe's going. He has the tower in the center, which is going to give him an advantage. He's going to know when he moves out. Another probe headed his way, heading towards his base. Don't really know what's going to happen after that. Pylon still here for EpicGamertag. You can see what's going on over here, if he expands or not. 2 gateways done, and looks like his Cybo core is on the way. Yes, Cybernetics core is on the way, and it looks like there is another gateway. So we have 3 gates and a Cybernetics core. And Warp Tech is being put on that rate as it finishes. Looks like there's a pylon coming down for Gamertag, and it looks like there might be a counter cannon rush here. If that is the case, then I will be very proud of Gamertag for counter cannon rushing this annoying build. It doesn't look like he has any idea what's going on, and most likely he does not expect this at all, to see cannon rushes going down. Oh, maybe it was just a proxy. 2 stalkers coming in on the base, building another pylon over here where he can see it. So moving behind the line, killing that assimilator. Don't know why he's really killing the assimilator. Probably just trying to make as much annoying, like being as much of a nuisance as he can. Another stalker is coming that way, and another pylon going down. Don't really know if there's going to be cannons in it. He does have his forge, but I think that might just be for upgrades. Not sure what's going to happen this game. 2 pylons have been killed by him, and you see these resources lost. You can obviously tell that Gamertag has lost more resources because he did lose that initial nexus, and this is just a way for Gamertag to get back at him. He has 4 warp gates fully ready, and he can just keep spawning and spawning and spawning until he kills everything off Sebastian's base. Did not expect for this to happen. Gamertag's recovering pretty well necessarily, especially because Sebastian did not have that warp technology being studied, and he did not have any gateways off the start. You see here that he did spawn in a couple more stalkers, and you see a sentry being spawned in, and quite a big defense, throwing his probes in there, making sure that those stalkers cannot back up with that force field, and 2 more stalkers are spawning in to join that small force that he has left. Putting his probes back on the line, trying to get as many minerals as he can so that he can build either some zealots or some stalkers to counter what is going on right now. Looks like Sebastian doesn't even have a chance anymore. He is making warp gates, so he might have the opportunity to get some units out to try to protect this, but he is just trying to get as many minerals as he can before these stalkers wipe out all of his probes. And it looks like he is making 3 zealots as we speak, and 1 more stalker coming in for Gamertag, and another stalker being made by Sebastian, not being made, being recovered by Sebastian. His shields are up, he's ready to fight again, and these zealots are done. So pretty much Sebastian has left the game, no GG or anything. I would be pissed. I'm honest if I cannon rushed and that happened, but good on you, gamertag. And thanks for watching, guys. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.